Can you trust breath test results in Ontario DUI cases? The short answer is not always. I'm Dan Joffe, DUI lawyer at Nextlaw, and in this video, we're going to explore why breathalyzer results aren't as reliable as you might think. Here's what we're going to cover in the next few minutes. 1, how breathalyzer tests work. 2, the legal implications of test results. 3, factors affecting test accuracy. And 4, how to challenge breathalyzer evidence in court. By the end of this video, you'll understand the potential flaws in breathalyzer evidence and know how to protect your rights if you're facing a DUI charge. Before we dive in, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to stay informed on important legal topics. Let's start with the basics. How do breathalyzer tests actually work? These devices estimate your blood alcohol concentration, known as BAC, by measuring the alcohol in your breath. When you drink, some alcohol enters your bloodstream and makes its way to your lungs. As you exhale, the device measures that alcohol content. In Ontario, police use 2 main types of breath testing devices. First, there's the approved screening device for roadside testing. This gives a simple pass, warn, or fail result. Then there is the more advanced approved instrument like the Intoxilyzer 8000C, used at police stations for precise BAC readings that will be used as evidence in court. Now, let's talk about the legal limits in Ontario. For fully licensed drivers, the magic number is 0.8. But here's the kicker. You can face penalties at even lower levels. At 0.05 up to 0.08, you're looking at a 3-day license suspension for a first offense. And if you're over 0.08, that's when criminal charges come into play. And if you're a novice driver, there's 0 tolerance. You'll face penalties. But here's the big question. Can you always trust these breathalyzer results? And as I said at the start, the answer is no, and here's why. Several factors can affect the accuracy of these tests. First, calibration and maintenance. These devices need regular upkeep to ensure their accuracy. If they're not properly calibrated, you could be looking at false readings. Second, residual mouth alcohol. If you recently had a drink, burped, or regurgitated, there might be alcohol lingering in your mouth, leading to falsely high readings. Third, medical conditions and other substances can interfere with results. Did you know that conditions like acid reflux or diabetes can affect breathalyzer readings? And it doesn't stop there. Certain foods, medications, and even some oral hygiene products can throw off the results. So that mouthwash you used or the medication you're taking for health conditions could potentially impact the test. And lastly, there's user error. If the breath technician doesn't use the device correctly, it could lead to inaccurate results. Now, you might be asking, okay, but how often are these tests actually wrong? Well, even minor discrepancies can be significant, especially if your BAC is close to the legal limit. For example, if your actual BAC is 0.07, but the breathalyzer shows 0.08, that small difference could mean the difference between an administrative penalty and criminal charges. So what can you do if you're facing a DUI charge based on breathalyzer evidence? This is where challenging the evidence in courts come into play. There are several grounds on which breathalyzer evidence can be challenged. Here are some examples. 1, procedural errors by the police. 2, issues with the calibration or maintenance of the device. 3, violations of your right to counsel. 4, technical issues with the specific breathalyzer model used. Now, keep in mind, this list is not exhaustive. There could be additional grounds to challenge your case based on specific facts. Every situation is different, and that's why it's really important to have a skilled DUI lawyer review the details of your case. Here's the bottom line. While breathalyzer tests are a key tool in enforcing impaired driving laws in Ontario, they're non-infallible. They can be beaten in certain situations. If you're facing a DUI, impaired driving, over 80, or refusal to take a breath test, reach out to schedule a free confidential call with me. The link is in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.